Joam continued to speak of his experiences, and Wanyanyekova listened as they both got acquainted even more with each other when suddenly Jonathan rushed in. "Here we go! 3 of the fattest motherfuckers from the herd. I can eat one by myself. That's why I got 3 of them." They skinned the animals together, and eventually, they started up their conversation again, which now included Jonathan. Jonathan joked for most of the conversation, but as he saw his eldest brother being serious for the first time in his life, he, too, started opening up a little. Wanyanyekova scraped up the last of his herbs and spices from his mother's bags for his journey. He convinced them to let him cook for them but just needed to know how to work their oven. He quickly discovered it was easy and a lot faster than what he was used to. The brothers preferred his cooking method for a much better taste but were willing to use theirs also. The rabbits were seasoned just right, smothered in a thick gravy sauce, topped with wild rice and a side dish of carrots and sweet peas. The brothers agreed that they were pleased, and the meal was perfect. Rubbing and then scratching his stomach, Joam said, "Hell, I'll see y'all later. What time are we gonna head out?" Wanyanyekova said, "Round about daybreak. They can't be too far ahead of us. I figure they are sleeping or about to go anyway. We need the element of surprise on our side." "Cool," both brothers said. They talked for a few more minutes before they were sound asleep. Wanyanyekova closed his eyes. Within seconds of staring into the darkness, he fell asleep. A vision awakens Wanyanyekova. He sees light, the light quickly opens up, and there he sees the 3 of them sleeping. Then he quickly sees himself outside the cube. 8 men surround them, sitting and waiting for the first sign of movement. Then he reappears inside again, and there's Jonathan, who wakes up and punches his brother's shoulders. "Wake up, and let's do this." He gets dressed and prepares himself for what might be a battle. Joam wakes Wanyanyekova. Jonathan looks at the monitor. "All clear!" As soon as he opens the door, he's shot in the forehead and falls dead on the steps. Joam rushes to his brother's side, and there stand 2 men, who opens the door and shoot Joam multiple times. Realizing it's another vision, he opens his eyes again into the darkness, waking Jonathan. "There are men outside, waiting for us to open that door." "How can that be?" The alarm didn't go off. The sound of Jonathan's voice awakens Joam. Wanyanyekova said, "I don't know why your alarm didn't go off, but if you go out there, they will shoot you on sight, for they are waiting at the entrance." Wanyanyekova gives the brothers the details, and Joam quickly rigs up a claymore mine device to go off when he remotely opens the door. 3 men standing outside the door saw it was about to open and drew their weapons but were killed by the explosion. Jonathan and Wanyanyekova spring to the top of the door, killing another 2, but Joam is shot in the head and dies. Darkness covers Wanyanyekova several times as the different scenarios play out. Wanyanyekova then hears a loud voice. "Either they both die, or one of them live, unless they both believe." What seemed like hours to Wanyanyekova was only 5 minutes since they laid down to sleep. Wanyanyekova wakes both of them up. "We have less than 7 minutes to prepare for an ambush. We must go, and go now." Quickly, they all ran at least 15 yards behind some rocks. Wanyanyekova grabbed them, both. "This is a matter of life or death. I know in my heart you both want to believe in Sabaoth." Joam was about to interrupt him. Wanyanyekova held up a finger to tell him, "Hold on," as he continued, "Let's just say I know something and someone that you don't know. For now, you might feel betrayed by Sabaoth, but I need you to understand that everything is done for a reason." He looked around the corner and saw 5 men surrounding the entrance, and 2 men standing off holding the horses to the side, and 1 man just a little way off on his stomach with a sniper rifle. "I need you both to either accept or deny Sabaoth now." Confused, Jonathan and Joam looked at each other and said, "Accept." Wanyanyekova smiled in relief. "Either you both accept it, or else one of you or both of you would have died tonight. Know this, neither one of you will die today because Sabaoth has said it is so." Jonathan began to speak. "What?" Wanyanyekova rebuked him sharply. "I have heard it all. Listen to me, I don't have time to explain.